Good morning and welcome back to my channel. It has been like 2 weeks since I've filmed or uploaded a YouTube video. I'm not gonna lie, I've been slacking, and there's a couple reasons for that, which I will get into with you guys later, but I am happy to be back. Like I said, I want to be uploading more videos for you guys, more vlogs of this off season, so you can kind of see the difference between an off season and a prep. So today I might do a full weekend vlog for you guys today and tomorrow. It's Saturday today, tomorrow's Sunday, because I have a couple things going on, but I want to give you guys all the updates today. Right now, currently, it is about 8:30 in the morning, and I just took the dogs for a little walk, and I'm about to go do a little outdoor run, or attempt to. I'm gonna see how my legs feel just like on the concrete and everything. As I kind of mentioned previously, I think like 2 videos ago, I am planning on doing a half marathon in November, and so I really need to start getting outside, getting my miles in, and prepping for that. And so that's the plan. We're gonna go see how this is. It's already starting to get a little warm outside, so just gonna get this done first. We're gonna lift later. It's not gonna be a crazy lift. I think I might just do arms, and then yeah, I'll take you guys to the day with me. We might bake some pumpkin spice donuts, some protein donuts, and I have some fun things tomorrow to show you guys. So I'm gonna go try to get this run done, and then I will check back in with you guys. Alrighty guys, we are back. My run did not last very long. I just did a mile run around the block, and I'll be honest, I had a glass of wine last night, which always makes me feel super inflamed, and my legs were already pretty sore. So I always feel it like in the front of my ankle, and to be honest, like it just didn't feel great. And one of the things I'm doing tomorrow is a mud run, and so I didn't want to push it too hard today and kind of mess up my legs. Even though the mud run is only 5 miles total with like obstacles that break it up, so it's not like really a like long distance run. It shouldn't be like too bad, but I just didn't want to risk like inflaming my legs even more. I might do a little bit of like a treadmill run at the gym before my lift, but we did it. We went out, we got it done. So basically like getting ready for my half marathon, which is November. I'm going to try to strategically just start incorporating more outdoor runs, really focusing on my recovery, really getting back into the scraping, which I did during my prep, which helped a lot of ice baths. So basically it's just like retraining my legs into outdoor running on pavement rather than a treadmill, because it definitely is different. But with this video, I wanted to give you guys some of the updates, as I am in my off season. My last show was in July, and so we reverse dieted, and now we are focusing on building as much muscle as possible. The feedback from the judges was that my physique and shape were perfect for figure. I just need to pack on more muscle to compete against like bigger competitors, especially in national shows. So that is our goal this off season. Now, I will say one of the reasons I haven't really filmed like in the past 2 weeks is one being that we have been like gone every weekend, and that's usually when I film. I had one of my best friend's weddings that I was in, which was so much fun. It was like a black tie country theme. We ate, we drank, we danced, we did the whole thing, and it was beautiful and so much fun. But I will say it was a total of 12 hours in the car driving, which my knees and legs and hips took like a week to recover. They were so sore from sitting after drinking, and my body being super inflamed, not getting a lot of sleep because we were up super late. So you guys, like a reminder, one, alcohol is going to inflame your body. If you're trying to hit goals in the gym and you're on a fitness journey, those two, they just do not combine. They don't do well together. And like one glass of wine, like once a week, is not going to kill you. Like that's what I did last night. I feel fine today, to be honest. I drank a lot of water. I got a lot of sleep. But again, they don't go hand in hand. Also, sitting in a car for 12 hours, just sitting in general is so unhealthy. Like, it's really like the worst thing you can do for your body. Like, movement is everything. Movement is health, it's longevity. Can't stress that enough. So that's one reason why I haven't really filmed. It's just we've been gone traveling, doing a lot of things. Second reason is being completely transparent. I am struggling a little bit mentally, being in off season and gaining back a little bit of weight. It's a very common thing for bodybuilders to see themselves at like their leanest physique and super shredded and a super low body fat, and going into an off season, and even when you like reverse out of it correctly, you're still going to gain back a little bit of weight. You're not going to have as tight of abs or as tight of lines. And especially in my category and figure, like the goal is to really build up as much mass as possible, which means you're going to look a little bigger. And so I think one of the reasons I haven't wanted to film is I feel like I look bigger, and that I know this is not true, but I feel fat sometimes. And it's like that body dysmorphia. And I have to really check myself because I've done a lot of healing in the past. Like, I've been bodybuilding for 7 years and done a lot of healing with like body image. In high school, I did have a little bit of a eating disorder, where I wasn't eating, kind of anorexic, for like my body type personally. And so I've done a lot of healing with food, but I'm still always working on it. It's a long-term game. And so, to be completely transparent and honest, I've had to really do a lot of like just self-talk, self-love, and acknowledging that like if I want to do well in my division, if I want to win a national show, get my pro card, I need to be eating more in my off season. I need to be eating at maintenance or slightly above maintenance so I can put on all the muscle that I want to put on. And I can't do what I've done in the past, which is I'll do really well on a reverse diet, and then if I drink or I have a weekend where I eat something or like a slight little binge on like food I don't normally eat, and I try to compensate for it during the week, and I'll eat less. But then that inhibits me from pushing more weight in the gym and actually building muscle. And so the fix for this basically is like have fun in moderation. Like, I can have a drink once in a while if I want to. But most of the time I really don't even think it's worth it. And then with food, like I have been baking a lot, and they're all like healthy things, but it's just having that control of like my portions and what I'm eating, and really prioritizing eating good quality food in the amounts I need to build muscle. And so along with that is just acknowledging that it's okay if I am putting on a little bit of weight, as long as it's not an excessive amount where I am actually putting on just body fat instead of muscle mass. And so I'm sure there's a lot of people who will like look at me and be like, what are you talking about? Like, you still look super lean. You still have some abs showing. But from my own perspective, seeing myself as lean as I was, it's really hard to see myself how I am now. I think everyone goes through a different journey when it comes to body dysmorphia. Even if another person doesn't think they look big or they look unhealthy, that person might still think that they do because they have a different perspective of it. But I think it's really important to love your body through each phase of training, especially when you are trying to be a competitive athlete or even just going through a regular fitness journey in general. It's about loving yourself through the process and giving yourself a lot of grace, because the more we stress ourselves out, the more we try to compensate, the more harm we're doing to ourselves, both physically and mentally. And so I just wanted to touch on that because, to be completely honest, that's kind of what I've been dealing with lately. And so just like a little reminder for myself, but also for you guys. This is something I actually have worked on with many clients in the past, because I not only do nutrition coaching and personal training, but I also am a certified NLP practitioner. So that's neuro-linguistic programming. So I've worked with a lot of people on binge eating disorders, on their relationship to food, all things that encompass that kind of mentality, and just like setting goals for yourself, your fitness journey, more of the mental side of things, because that is such a huge part. If you aren't ready to mentally take on a fitness journey, or you're not in a state where you have a relationship with food that is positive, it's hard to even start a diet in general. And so that's something I really try to prioritize and work on with people. So always open if any of you guys have questions, concerns, want to work with me. I think it's really important. And yeah, so always here for any of you guys. If you ever are dealing with this, I'm right there with you, along for the journey. But anyways, moving on to our day. Like I said, I have a mud run tomorrow. One of the clients I work with at the gym is doing it with her daughter, and it's like this. It's called MudGirl run, and it's just a fun course to do that they do it all over the place. And so this one's in Santa Clarita, and so I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Just a little fun thing to do. Get super muddy. Run with a bunch of ladies who are badasses, some kids. It'll be fun. And then today I'm going to make some protein pumpkin spice donuts, which I will show you guys. I might make them actually in a couple minutes. Hit the gym, and then we might hang out with our friends tonight. But yeah, I'm going to take you guys through this weekend, and should be a good one. All right, I will see you guys when I start making the protein donuts. Alrighty, so we are going to make our pumpkin spice protein donuts. So I'll show you guys what the ingredients are. So, of course, the main ingredient is our pumpkin spice latte protein powder. We're going to do Greek yogurt, butter, baking powder, salt, gluten-free flour, a monk fruit sweetener, sugar-free vanilla pudding mix, and cinnamon. So we're going to, basically the only thing you have to do is mix all of these up, and then we're going to bake them in our little donut container. And that's pretty much it. It's pretty simple. So we'll see how they turn out. And then at the end, you like either dip them, you like brush butter and then dip them in some more sugar and cinnamon, or do like a little glaze. So we'll see which one we do, but I'm just gonna mix this up, throw it in the oven at 350, and that's pretty much it. So let's do it. Alrighty, so they are all done. You can just pop them out, and we're gonna brush them with butter and then dip them in a little pumpkin spice sugar mixture. So let's pop these out. Hopefully they didn't stick too much. Little mini donuts. They actually turned out pretty good. Well, they look good. I don't know how they taste. Brush them and dip them. Okay, and now we're just gonna dip these. Donuts. Should look pretty good. Alright, you guys, they're actually really good. I already tried one. Or tested here. Is it up to par?
It's pretty good.
Okay. That's what we like to hear. Is it good, B? Duncan? They want some. Success. Alright, and then we have our bagels cooking too, but no jokers, I'm actually very proud of these because a lot of protein donuts I've made in the past suck. So this is a win. I'll make sure you guys have the recipe. Okay, so I forgot to give you guys the macros on the donuts. So the donuts, it makes 12. For one donut, it is 65 calories, 12 grams of carbs, 4 grams of protein, and 2 grams of fat. So very low calorie, macro friendly. I already had 3. It's gonna be my pre-workout snack. So I'm gonna clean up a little bit and then drink a Celsius and go to the gym. And I don't think I'm gonna film my workout for you guys just because it's probably not gonna be that exciting, but we'll see. Maybe I will. But we're gonna clean up, go to the gym, and then I'll check back in with you guys later. Alrighty, and then these are our pumpkin bagels. So like, you know how Trader Joe's has like the pumpkin bagels? This is a more macro-friendly version and better ingredients. So I will put the recipe up on the screen for you guys. I just made little mini ones and I'm very excited about this. I found this yesterday. So I love the Laughing Cow. I love the Laughing Cow cheese because it's super low calorie and low fat, and they have a pumpkin spice one. So now I can put this on my bagels in the morning. So just a little bacon this morning. But I'm excited to try these. Hopefully they turned out good. All right, guys, we are back home now. I ended up just doing like a little run slash walk on the treadmill. And then I did some arms, a little bit of shoulders thrown in there, but mainly arms. And lately, honestly, like the pumps have been so good. One really, like the best part about being in off season now is that like it just feels good to work out and actually like lift heavy and be able to push weight and just feel strong. So workouts have been really good lately and I'm really happy with that. Definitely felt a little bit weaker today just because my recovery score wasn't that great. But we got it done, got some movement done. Now I'm back home. I'm gonna eat something. I'm gonna try one of those little pumpkin bagels with my Laughing Cow pumpkin spice cheese and probably some like chicken and veggies. And then I'm probably gonna chill for a little bit, do some content stuff, editing, and yeah, as of right now, that's pretty much it for today. We might go hang out with our friends, we might go bowling, but I will keep you guys updated. Good morning. It is 7:30 the next day, Sunday. Oh, Bean, you wanna say hi? Say hi. She's always very excited in the morning. I am still not awake. Right now I'm drinking my bone broth. We ended up going over to our friend's house. We went and had dinner. And then went to our friend's house and played Mario Party after putting the babies down to bed. Jumped on the trampoline with them a little bit first. But our thing is we always play Mario Party with them. And it always ends up late. We were there till 11, got home. And then I went straight to bed because today I have my MudGirl run. Sorry, there's a plane. Okay. But I definitely had a lot of popcorn last night, a little snackies, and so I'm going to start the day with a little bone broth. I've been doing that a lot every morning. Have some coffee. My gym opens up at 8, so I might go do a little something, and then my mud run time is at 1:30, so I'll probably get there at least like 40 minutes early to check in and meet up with my client and her daughter. But it's gonna be a nice little chill morning, get some sunlight in my eyes, and I'll take you guys along for this Sunday. What are you doing? Do you smell something? Such a pretty girl. Bean, is Dad awake? Go get Dad. Okay, so as I've showed you guys in the past, like when I was in prep, I do a lot of scraping. So I use this tool. It's a weighted tool, and it's a weighted tool that I use to fascia scrape instead of like when you get a sports massage and they use their hands. This just gets a little deeper because it's a weighted metal tool. And so what I have been doing and did in prep is scraping my legs a lot, especially with all the running and all the impact on concrete. But every morning, when I wake up, I do my vacuums and I also scrape my stomach. I also do it at night too, sometimes, because it honestly helps a lot with like my digestion, just kind of like pushing things, helping my digestive system digest my food. And so I'll kind of show you guys what I do, but like I'll use coconut oil and put that on so it like slides better. And basically I'll just use those different edges of the tools to scrape. You don't have to press super hard, but this helps to kind of break up the fascia, especially like on the lower lumbar. When that gets super tight, like if you get any back pain or anything, I use it on my shoulders because I have like a very minor like shoulder tear. And so I'll use that when it's feeling super inflamed. But basically I'll just scrape every morning before I eat anything. And this honestly like also too kind of like helps like with like definition. So my absolute butter. And then I'll do my vacuums. So as I showed you guys in the past, I blow out all of my air, and then I basically been holding my breath and I'm pulling my belly button to my spine. And you're gonna hold for like 20 to 30 seconds when you first start, and then try to hold as long as you can. So basically I'll blow all my air out. And you hold it for as long as you can. So I'll do that like 3 to 5 times every morning. This kind of helps with being able to, one, like control your brace like when you're lifting, and train your intra-abdominal muscles. And so it's actually really good too for like people who are planning to get pregnant or postpartum, so that they can help heal that, because your abs separate when you give birth a lot of the times, and the healing process can be really hard. And so this is great for honestly everyone. It's not just like a bodybuilder thing. It can really help train your abs and also give you a better appearance of like a smaller, slimmer waist, like a little bit more snatched. So every morning, this is what we do. Sorry, sweat. Also make sure you do this on an empty stomach. It's a lot harder when you have food in your stomach. So first thing in the morning. But just finished up scraping, doing that. I'm gonna stretch a bit because my body is definitely feeling it. I'm probably not gonna go to the gym, honestly. Since I have the mud run, I'm gonna, I think, take the dogs for a long walk and do a lot of stretching, and then we'll go do our mud run. I need Brandon to change my oil today, and then we're gonna kind of prep food for the week. But yeah, that's the plan. Okay, so we ate breakfast as you saw. I basically just did fats and proteins this morning because I ate quite a bit of carbs last night, so it's gonna carry over to today. I don't really need to have a whole lot of those. I just did egg whites with 1 egg, and then I added in some Greek yogurt because it actually makes it super fluffy, and then avocado and salsa. So that was breakfast this morning. I cleaned up a little bit, vacuumed, stretched, and now I'm gonna take the dogs for a little walk and then come back, kind of get myself ready, and then I have to head out of here for the mud run around like 12 or so. It takes about 47 minutes to get there, and I want to get there at least 30 minutes early so I can check and get situated. But I might need to go pick up, because it's a mud run, it's like very muddy and messy. So, and they also like spray you with like paint and stuff. So I might stop by Ross, honestly, and just grab some like clothes that I don't care about, like honestly just tossing after. And so gonna go get a little walk in and get some movement, get these legs moving. Probably jump over to the store, eat one more meal before I leave, and then head out. So that is our plan as of right now. Alrighty guys, so we are on our way to Castaic Lake, the rec center, to go do our MudGirl run. The other girls are already on their way too. It's gonna be about like a 45-minute drive for me. I tried to look for some other shorts and like a shirt that I didn't like at the store that I didn't mind getting dirty and I could just like toss after, but to be honest, I literally couldn't find anything. So I just have a pair of spandex and my muscle Barbie shirt, which I don't mind getting muddy. I'll just wash it, and then my older running shoes as well. So yeah, I'm excited. I had a little bit of Greek yogurt and low-fat cottage cheese with some passion fruit and apples and a rice cake with almond butter as my little meal. Well, not little, I guess. It's a full meal. My meal before the run. It's only 5 miles. It's not going to be like anything crazy. But yeah, so we're on our way and it should be fun. Yeah, I'll show you guys my shirt. Maybe I can show you guys. Got my muscle Barbie shirt on. And then I think they give you like pink headbands. But here we go. All right, guys, we are here at Castaic Lake. I just parked and there's a ton of people here. So I'm not gonna bring my camera in with me just because we put all of our stuff in lockers, but I will check back in with you guys after. I'll try to take some videos with my phone. And yeah, next time I'm back on this camera, I will be hopefully showered off, but I might be a little muddy. All right, let's go have some fun. Oh my gosh, you guys. I got so muddy. I knew that it was gonna be muddy, but I did not think it was gonna be that muddy. I did shower off with my hair. Like, there's mud caked in my hair and still just like all over me. But that was fun. It was actually a total of 3 miles with 18 obstacle courses. And it was like we did army crawls, like my whole head got dunked in mud. It was like running on the beach. There was some sled drags, some farmer carries across like a mud trench. So it was a lot of fun. It was me, my client Shauna, and her daughter, and then 2 or 3 of her friends as well. So it was a lot of fun. A lot of people here, and so yeah, just a good time. But now, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I could really go for a burger and a whiskey sour. That's my favorite drink, and I don't know why. It just sounds real refreshing. Or a hard kombucha. I will be honest, it sounds great. So I'm gonna drive home. It's gonna be about a 40-minute drive, and then eat some food, chill out. Me and Brando actually bought a puzzle at Costco like a week ago, and so we've been meaning to do that. So we're gonna puzzle tonight. That's gonna be our Sunday night, and I'm gonna meal prep a little bit, and that's gonna be the rest of our day. So I will see you guys when we go home. Alrighty guys, we are showered and clean and about to eat some dinner and then call it a night because I'm really tired. So I'm gonna close out this weekend vlog. Thanks so much for watching. I will be better about posting more often. But please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon and stay up to date with our weekly videos. See ya!